age of 13 up to the age of 30, nothing was written about Christ. So you'll be our software now, you'll be our kind of Bible, and I said, they're making say, what doubt, you can prove me, say, so quotation we can send years when you're 20 years, and now 15 years, and now 18 years. No. When you're 12 years of custom church, and nothing was written about him again until when he was 30 years after baptism. The truth of the matter, I be a man for me, be on engine to many say, Mary no we used to know, or any pa, and I want to buy. And into the way I say, oh, by Osmano or Ebony Chanaton, the same way Mary was treating Jesus Christ. Eh? Oh, my Mr. Cosensu, no cosa, Copano Copra, yes, yes, I know, mammy, because you say, me Benny. And then he saw a savior, but the mamma didn't say, me ba. The idea, sir, yes, you could that. Huh? Cosensu Brammy. Well, no Cosensu, all this thing the mother was doing because I am a son. The yes, you need a kind of make a Jenny say, me, oh, no. And Crophobia almost moved to the east. Omo ba so yo henkese bi nti omo fi ho aban no ba mo chewade amiensa na omo so be nipa kese a wiase nyina besom akoto to omo ba so ma besom mo according to the Bible say and the Vedas. So Christ said that, where did they come from? Also omo so mo free apie the east. So Christ had trekking from Israel and he went to India
or east.
Yes, and he stayed there for many years. So all the 18 absent years of Christ in the Bible, no, he lived in India. But be a years to try, or yeah, in studies, or soon there many things, or yeah, in the mountain, everything is there up to now. Your by friend Jaganapuri, yes, he lived there for some time. He went to many places in India. As all you be they make a winima, you know, say Jhana is not lying.
Where Jesus was from one point of starting from 13 years. Say within that time, his absent years, now he was in India. Maybe of course I was even about to ask how Jesus learned how to say but he said it into is it in the Bible? Idea Bible my bit me answers to in the Bible. Asama okay.
One, it is not in the Bible, it is not consistent with history, it is the product of human imagination.
Okay, it is not in the Bible say he went to India.
Any Bible.
It was not in the Bible say a star and they came to him to
good
give
point.
him
Matthew chapter 2. And the Bible. The people saw the star.
They saw the
and
star.
they followed the star. The normal me and son by perfect representation. But normal me and son or the buy and a bebu and obebuye and your invitation to India or San Crawford here. San Crawford na eba no they were into astrology. Yakasa astrology and Crawford ehwe no tumi huru nsankyere ne edi akire, which was from Babylon. Babylon then, those who were into Babylon mystery religion. You need evidence said directly from India, but even though it was within that same area, but specifically not India as he is asserting. That normal me and son the bad meh incense and a gold. Mess no chere say nipa no owu a the body will not be decayed. Eyade a bi wu a de sra no say be boni padua no ban for preservation. Ni edi kan so aka ewo apamda dan mu say nipa the body will not suffer corruption. 2, incense chere say oye sofo pani. Incense ade a na de ma sofo no wa apamda dan no de bompai eduhwam sa na tie. Gold nso chere say oye ohene oye odefo. It is a bebu no ba bebu chere Kristo. Eme wiase nyina hu se ampa Messiah no oni oye ohene oye osofo pani owu nso a ne nipadua enka adamuam enye invitation a obefa no koye eti tembia de meka kire no se atro nkyerɛkyerɛ anase nada nkyerɛkyerɛ nyina na nanu nsi mesrew atro ananada nkyerɛkyerɛ nyina ejina no kore so na wo ma create diversion. It's very important.
Say obi ehwe Bible mu na okase from 12 years to 30 years no hu hwe in fact Jesus. Now obi feel say or no he knows to say at this time na say some from this age to this age this is where he was. Any Bible mu but or no who said this is where he was. I didn't know Yebeka say but because we didn't have any record.
I understand your point.
We didn't have any record about him concerning.
That is a misleading statement to say we don't have any record. It's different from you have not discovered. Please, I'm an apologist and I answer questions. And some questions can be misleading. As some say, "Now, baby, son, no, a bit to have that uncle for because waka said there is no record. Son, waka told be it. But the question is, we're taking the time. Where Bisa has he discovered? What did they make an answer? You can make a statement, and it can be a sweeping statement, and you can make a statement that can also be factual. But just what you say, nipa ya wono. The records. Why your Bible data say there is no way you can come to the conclusion. Say uniho. And even if we are doing a bit of philosophy here, thinking correctly is important when it comes to analyzing issues. Say say Bible there is zero evidence between this 13 and 18 30 years. Should that suggest or should I give you the window to speculate that he went to India without any evidence? What did they make a chon? Yan can want semunti. So, unyanyina sobi, utimi di one dance say oko India na. That question where you question the handcraft for pa, and until I may take you time for you to appreciate the intensity of the question so that we build a case. But ultimately, into one. Nyansa for me and by Nyamiensa and no cry as of be preach Nyansa for me. It is not in the Bible. It is based on the gifts. It is not
in the Bible that they were three.
They were not three. They were wise men. That's what the Bible says.
I didn't specify say it was three and
it is not in the Bible. Matthew chapter 2.
Okay.
Matthew chapter 2, the first part, me brain it because it's our topic we hear me pa. I want to hit on certain things.
Matthew chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Verse
1.
Verse 1. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem.
Was a wise man.
So why were they using the three wise men?
It's in Americans a Bible, no crofo brain kind ye. Until they follow what you call tradition. It is a be an enemy ha make us say. Assembly make quote to a Bible. It is expected of our viewers so most of our kind and reset is and yes, sir, the Amissah can yenti. Won't so be so the academics and so many mensa. Not to us, so not bear tradition. It will be preaching a old preacher or cancer mensa and will be their conclude. There is no Bible that will say three. Rather, the gifts and the mensa and the markers say mere incense and gold, which was a symbolic. But who about some studies as a group you crowd, they were kings with a large following who travel at a long distance. It's in Yami Sasa and yes simple Sasania Yehuno. But a no yen focus. It ya established say yes, Nimquala brim ye wono, Nipa me and say bedin in one dance. Odin in one dance ye your call yeno. Then you see Herod the Hunu Sadi Wayne. Some crofo we create me a project here who say ya wo akoko bi wo ha no ye soronko a oba beji mahini because Herod and so now we illegal occupant of the throne. Ya ka say illegal occupant na nya wo no stand sha Roman for na be share Israel for sunti e no de na atena so as a caretaker. It is a Jew for na nkasa mu ohini bi apia obetumi aye kese ma nkrofo afi akiri say yakunidi a ene no say me yini free one term ansa na makonya abomi. Enunti na okacho msta muko na muko hu na momra na yenso yenkosum ni bi na sanya munim story na mempese meka ha adwen no onyankopon da no ho adi kire Joseph. This is the first time Yesu ebe free Jew for asase so anase Jerusalem modern call Egypt. Modern call Egypt after 2 years at most 2.5 years Herod wu ye petro ne say onyankopon san ka che won se wo mra Jerusalem. No buy na chron say we call baby a owo no na
so at that time that aging there it was recorded so called Egypt.
Yes, Bible can so recorded Matthew chapter 2 ho na wo kan to aso a obenya e wo ho oko Egypt but to sign by of Egypt by no there is no record. Send your non so aka say me so me challenge no there is no record kire say Yesu e free Jerusalem and I say Jew for asase so call asase foforo so bim. There is no record whether biblical or historical to support say Yesu echo India. As a matter of fact, just nansenya any 100 years crown and crofo bi fi ase so mo trosa and adanse mi so call India. Na no kra ye omu nipa horo be 9. Ebi kire say o de enwie wi a e do
na okay Jesus osuan de like na this suan ni nyina o ye wo him
yan hwe Bible maka kire wo say oye Jew ni ye wo ni to Jew fie it Luke chapter 2 verse 27 first.
Okay, Luke chapter 2 verse 27. Okay. I'll say and he came by the Spirit into the temple. And when the parents brought
Simon who asem osofo pani Simon na ono nso nyame ne na kasa wadi mu se wo hene kasiye bi baba na ose nani hunu sa nipa no ansa na wawu eti ono nso twen nyankopon anim an nyame honhom de ne ba asore dem ho eti asore dem ho ne yenhwe de ebesi.
When the parents brought in the child
Jesus, Christo, mame, and papa de ne bas, I saw them
to do for him after the custom of the law.
To do for him after the custom of the law, not Hindu practices. Say India, the Quebec say India practices. India some different from Judaism. It is the custom of the law according to Moses. The Moses in church, listen ya kwalenya na watchi a mani osi ye yemano eno ene ye kan ho asem eti Kristo ye woni to Jew fu abusia fiem or the number Jew sorry them obey the custom of the law.
28 Then took he him up in his arms
Kristo won in nsem no kasai
and blessed God and said, Lord, now lettest thou thy servant depart in peace.
Eti sisi ya mehunu wo bay a wo kan ho asem kire mi efi metumi akọ jampoko 37.
And she was a widow of about
38 or 39.
And when they had performed all things according to the law of the Lord.
Yedi kan kire odene bae e hanso osan ka se omo ye amamere ni nyina awie according to the law enye Hindu law enye Vedas enye Brahma caste system practices rather according to the law.
They returned into Galilee.
Omo fi ho no mo ko hen Galilee
to their own city Nazareth.
To their own city Nazareth. It always be an follow. Sa Nazareth way ye be hia ne be miensa na wo beti ase ni ehu ba bi a Kristo e baaye. Na say wo ti ase kwan ya fa so ntro biography in the first century wo be hu say no baby a important baby are talking about his achievement baby are talking highlighting about his significance. Those are the areas they are focusing on. Ene kura yem pen so obi chiro me ho abakwasem a me kura ase ya me free ho school a me call JHS wan hwa ye hia wo mu wan kasa a wote hai wo chiro wo CV a wo do primary school CV ka ho adenti na on fan ka ho enti wo hwa panda den man so Old Testament na first century say no wo chiro no enne you have the better to ho abeka say CV and wo chiro. So this is the CV of Jesus Christ. It was an call to asuma
Verse 40 And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit.
That statement will cry enough. Also was san call Nazareth. The home wonyini ewo ahoden ene hunhum. Nti onyini wo himfa Nazareth ene onyini. To aso yenwie.
Filled with wisdom.
Nti hon filled with wisdom. Hunu say abrantie oye Jew ni. Jew ni bi oti Jew fo fie bia nso no Torah memorization and Torah study is part of their daily life. Because near the can shama one say, they be a one trust someone or one point. It will need when Yami Munyansa, Jhana Torah, and as the Old Testament in him. To us.
Okay. And the grace of God was upon him. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
How so hear me or say, I feel be a Mufi Nazareth, about Jerusalem, ebe did a Tremua fashion. To us.
And when he was 12 years
old, 8 years, not dating young can only 3 years. From 8 years, so from 8 days, and you jump to 12 years.
12 years.
Who to the American? This is the Bible. We are focusing on the important or the achievement of his life. It is from 8 days, no. Ya ante once in the 12 years. Yeah.
They went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
After the custom, nti eno so ya dia wo ye ne da se ne afibia no okono odu 12 years na afiwe de wo okono o se won ne ko
And when they had fulfilled the days,
and as wakodi asade ni nyina so
they returned.
Omo san bai.
The child Jesus.
They returned to where? Nazareth. It yanhwe follow the line. Jerusalem, Nazareth, Jerusalem, Nazareth. Up to now, baby a Christo akoye ba akope your friend say Egypt. Emra na wo so aye de ne koye asa to aso.
And the child Jesus tarried behind in Jerusalem.
Emra omo beduru ho mo na asam no ye ne den nche kire na no okaye oyirae ne maame no kura ehu no. Oyirai.
Jerusalem.
Yes, to aso ne ehwe de
And Joseph and his mother knew not of it.
O man who krambo so maja no because when you 12 years.
But they supposing him to have been in the company, went a day's journey, and they sought him among their kinsfolks and acquaintances.
To aso.
And when they found him not, they returned back to Jerusalem.
It's almost sure now, O man who knew Nazareth. No, almost about Jerusalem, so over now take you on 3 days looking for Jesus. Yan said, no, India, now he found on.
And it came to pass that after 3 days they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors.
Me the make us about or Hindu temple or take where friends say monks in any more much 12 years kurampo na what a temple is in the midst of all doctors. You can't say doctors are one hour quadri Judaism sumu one hour being a Torah law mu Pharisee for 1 hour being and obeto so what in the nasi. Now me no be now I will come and prove to you say I have enough evidence to say Jesus did not go to
he wasn't
India.
Even near to India.
At all.
Okay. All right, and the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions.
This was a rabbinical school and as a posture. Rabbis know how church no and wo tie and wo bisa one question so that he will get to know more about the tradition he has been brought into.
Okay, and all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers.
Understanding and answers of the Jewish scriptures, not the Hindu Vedas or the Bhagavad Gita. So what you say? It can't Jew asem. Okay.
And they saw him, they were amazed, and his mother said unto him, Son, and his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us?
Okay.
Behold, thy father and I have sought thee and he said unto them, and he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business? So
at the age of 12, not Christ has identified his identity. Now onim nipa oye. Wakunu say neja was sort of sumano. It was so ye neja juma. No so tina neja fie. Enye Hindu temple.
Okay, and they understood not the saying which he spake unto them. And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was subject unto them.
Was say bas or san one ba Nazareth biom na obe bread ne ho ase e ma won.
At this time,
wa betna ho. Eti no cry a contradiction or no anasem.
He submitted to them in that way.
He submitted to them in that way.
Okay. Okay, but his mother kept on these saying in her heart.
It is hard the way you know if they were bread ne ho ase or was subjected to them no. Ne maame anka nchiro bia na wona kumem or hwede ebesi.
And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man.
Nazareth once a man yeken. Says he. 52. 81 ko baby Nazareth ano. Luke chapter 4 verse 16.
Okay, Luke chapter 4 verse 16.
Now yen say Obe start in the ministry no. He found ofri by ofri India now.
And he came to Nazareth.
Ofri found oba
Nazareth.
Good.
Where he had been brought up.
No. Can ha ye. Set for same way we have finished our discussion.
And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up.
It is where were you brought up? I found my village. That's where I was brought up. It is Jesus Christ was also brought up in Nazareth, not India.